MEZCO, 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 the hot stuff. God, I'm bored. Right, well that's the bottom of Pornhub finished, so I might as well get on and do some reviews. Hi guys, Billy back, and I can't see you all, but I bet you've all got smashing blouses on. But that's here nor there. We are here to look at the Wolverine MezKO figures. They've just arrived in the post. I'm really looking forward to this one because I actually have the official versions, so I'm going to be doing comparison videos as well. So this review is going to focus mainly on this Wolverine here, and then the next one will be the PX exclusive, and then we'll do some comparison videos. So if you're not already, like and subscribe to the channel and you'll be able to see all those videos as they get posted up. Okay, first off, let's move this away. Let's bring this forward. Hello. Now this is pretty much what the original MezKO figure box looked like. It had Wolverine at the top. It obviously had more logos like MezKO on there. It does have the 112 collective pose play display bit on there. I don't know why they've ripped that off, because you know it's still probably some sort of copyright infringement somewhere along the way. As you can see, pose play and display, big X on the side, and then on the back there is photos of the figure. However, this is an image from the original box, so all these pictures of all these items here are from the MezKO figure, not this KO. And he's got some sort of promo photos down in a little banner along the bottom there. Another X there. Some warnings on the bottom, but very minimal. Ages 18 and up. Not much at the top other than the 112 collective pose play display. Let's open up the plastic so you can get a better look at it. Again, there is some spot varnish on there. Shiny, shiny, shiny. Shiny up the top. The seller I bought this off from AliExpress has obviously put this in a protective box, so it got to me nice and safe. However, I will not be surprised if this came all battered and dented for you, unless of course you get the seller to box it up nice and securely for you. But here's the window, and you can see the figure inside with all the accessories he comes with. The hands are already loose and rattling around in there. It's got the MezKO logo on the back. Oh, idiots. But overall it's quite nice. It's not as matte and as sturdy and as thick as the original. It's just a cheap box. Nice in a clamshell, obviously comes with the stand in a separate piece, with the clamp and the arm and everything. The plastic is a lot thinner and a lot flimsier than the original, so don't be surprised by that when you get it. In fact, you shouldn't be surprised by anything being cheap and flimsy on this thing for the price you pay for it. Okay, let's open this haul up and see what we get. Right, I'm just going to pull all this out now and see what we get. If this ends up in the final edit, it's because I said something in it I liked. If it's not, then yeah. And obviously they give you this as a little snack for you to enjoy on the side. That's a joke. Don't fucking eat the silica gel. Okay, this is him straight out of the packaging. Doesn't look too bad. Visually, it's not terrible. However, one of the first things I noticed when I got this out was it's slightly mispainted around the mouth here. It's a little bit more sloppy. It's always the word I use with MezKOs, sloppy. You can see that the head does move, but I have noticed immediately that this neck here feels fixed. It feels glued. Can't turn it or anything, so I think that's stuck on there, which is hideous really when you look at it. It's way too long. And then we come down, you can see the suit, and this whole upper piece here and this shorts are all one piece. However, the legs are a separate piece. If I pull these down, they would come off like individual tights. You can see the hem around the shorts is really thick, as well as the gusset area. It's quite a nice print. It's not too bad. Bad stitch along the back, but they always are. You can feel that the arms are a little bit flimsy, a bit wiggly, yeah. Wiggle, wiggle, yeah. There is bicep swivel, but it feels very elasticy, look. Clang, clang, clang. Very elasticy, so I have a funny feeling that could easily break. I don't think they're supposed to turn as much as that, because they spring back as well, which is not good. The arms do go up to about that high. However, this shoulder pad is getting in the way and blocking it from going up too high. Then we can bend them, and we can see that the arms are slightly more pinkish, whereas the elbows are a little bit more of a basic orangey flesh. So the elbows and the arms are miscoloured. Come down The actual print ain't too bad, and the yellow isn't too bad either. It's quite bright and vibrant. Mispainted on the belt there. You can move that around though, which is good. They haven't glued that down, which is nice, because then you can actually position it to how you want it. Although he does feel like he's got massive brown diaper on, because it's really high up. If you really wanted to get this above the shorts, young man. He is an old man, I suppose, but yeah, looks too old there. Quite well articulated in the legs. Those can go up that much. Still double bending the knee. There is ankle pivot and ankle rock. And there's even like the print under the arms here, which looks really good. Forearm paint and the hand paint isn't too bad. It's that S word again. And the paint on the boots is okay as well. You know, I reckon this would be quite nice for some customs. The blades aren't too bad, however, this one is a little bit misshaped or a bit wonky. But they are plastic, they're not metal or anything. But this one's quite nice. The paint application is okay. Again, it's not perfect. I mean, you're paying the price for a Marvel Legend, so you should be expecting perfection here. There's a little bit of mispaint in the head there. The eyes look pretty cool. This big brown diaper seems to be getting in the way of the posing a little bit. It's a bit stiff as well. That's what she said. Okay, just busting out a quick pose with him. It is a little bit difficult to get him into poses. There's a bit of a relaxing in the joints there that sort of softens them. This arm was up higher. Unfortunately, it just dropped down after a little while. So if I can get him back, get his arm up. See, just drops down a little, which isn't great. And that bicep does have that sort of springy reflex action, so it comes back. You can't get this foot curved all the way down flat, so it does stand up a little bit, so you're going to need a stand with him, I reckon. And that's where this arm comes in, because you're going to need this arm, because he doesn't come with a foot peg, which is really annoying. And the way you can tell this is not official is mostly from those bubbles in the stem. They don't come on the official, they just cheap out on these and they just throw them in to the mould, and they come out with air bubbles in usually. So that's an easy tell on if you've got an official or fake arm. He also comes with the second head sculpt, which is surprising. But again, it's the same level of detail and paint that you would expect from them. It's a bit messy, there's a nice seam line there. It's even got the brown mark on the back, which I'm surprised by. I thought they might just miss that out, but they actually went in and actually painted the brown band across the back of the head. But it kind of looks okay, you know. It's a bit of a messy thing, but you know, like I said, if this was a Marvel Legend, you wouldn't be surprised by any of the paint apps on here, to be honest. You might be surprised by some of the parts, like the miscoloured elbows and things like that, but not really the paint application. He also comes with a samurai sword, and this is actually quite nice. It ain't too bad. This could work with a lot of other figures, not just your Wolverine. So it's always nice to have something like this, because, you know, swords are cool. It comes with the sheath here. And again, they've done some painting of it, but, you know, just sort of like a cursory glance of the brush more than an actual paint job. And it fits in quite nicely. You can have that attached to any figure you want, really. He's going to hold this in a little while, I think. He comes with all the hands. I'm not going to show you all the hands, but he comes with grip hands. He also comes with expressive hands like these. And he also comes with the Wolverine claws, which he's already got on. But they're all kind of painted the same. You can see they're all okay, not too bad. And he also comes with the generic accessory holding bag as well. Having a quick look at the stand, we can see that it's fairly okay. I think this is a bit faded, this brown band around the outside. That should be a bit darker. But however, it is a faded stand. It's not meant to do anything, but if you've got lots of action figures and you want some flight stands and things like that, hey, you've always got these. I really don't like this springy, bouncy bicep. It just keeps returning back and it's loose. And I keep thinking to myself, if I turn this all the way round, it's just putting the joint under pressure and it's going to snap, pop off, and it's probably not going to be repairable. So once it's gone, it's gone. Some mispaint there as well, look, that's terrible. Okay, overall, it's exactly what I thought it was going to be. It's a mishmash of you know, good and bad as per usual. The arm joints are not great, they're a little bit flimsy, and that's the worst part. The joints should be stronger than the rest of the figure, however that's not the case, so you want to be careful with this guy. However, it's not as bad as you would think. I've seen way worse MEZCOs. I mean, Jesus, where the hell did that Spider-Man go? Where the hell did that Spider-Man go? Yeah, you better hide, you embarrassment. There it is. Oh, Jesus, yeah. Could be way worse. I think they actually use the same body. Yeah, definitely the same body, I think. But fuck me, that Spider-Man is absolutely terrible. Your head just fell off. Oh, God. My main gripes are the loose, flimsy joints. The fact that that neck peg is glued in place is a real bummer, because I'd really like to be able to arch the neck down and tilt the head back so he's got like a sort of crouch position like Wolverine should. However, if you're interested in using this guy for some customs, it wouldn't be too bad. And also, it's not bad for practicing posing, because if you're worried about picking up your official, 70, 80 pound MezCO figures and posing them around, then you can get something like one of these MEZCOs and just pull it around and repose it and everything, and eventually you'll get some cool poses, you'll get some practice in, and then you should be able to do that with the official MEZCO products without too much problem and without damaging the figure. However, if you thought this was going to replace an official one, it's not going to do that, I'm afraid. Overall, not a terrible figure, but not good by any stretch of the imagination. Those giant nappy pants he's got on are crap. The joints are flimsy and a bit loose. The neck peg is glued in place, but he will do good for customizing and or practice with your posing. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe. If you do me a favour now, if you can get the fuck out of my cave, I've got the PX Wolverine to do. I've got the comparison for this one to do and the comparison for the PX Wolverine to do. Thanks a lot guys. Bye bye.